Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Let's take a look at the numbers for Alperen Şengün.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
So the Houston starting five. Dylan Brooks is out there with Amin Thompson. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Reid. The 3 ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Pass to Green. Here's Shepherd. Shot clock at 6. Şengün, a screen on Conley. Here's Shepherd. Reid with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. The rebound by Shepherd. Brooks outside. Spins. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. And here's Edwards. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Back to Reid. Reid sets a screen. Conley passes to Edwards. Misses the 3. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Shoots over Thompson, and the basket by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Pass to Şengün. Green against Conley. Here's Shepherd. And here is Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Goes back up, and Reid with a lay-in. Reid's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Green. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And that one's good for Brooks.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Into the lane. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside, Green. Brooks from outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
That night they gave...
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 7. Brooks outside. Pass to Shepherd. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
It's his first trip to the line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And Houston making a change here. Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. And both free throws good for Edwards. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Garza's checked in for Minnesota. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. The Timberwolves, third.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 6. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Goes up on the baseline, and it's Green missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize this guy's potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
That's good from Eason on the assist by Green.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dillingham. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for Green. .26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet with it. No points so far. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. Naz Reid has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Garza in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Dillingham. Outside, Ingles to the middle. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 5 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Şengün. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Chalk up 2 there.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside, Alexander Walker. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Rockets trail by 9. It's Tate on the wing. Ingles defending. Pass to Eason. Over McDaniels. Eason can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Daniels. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Garza, and Minot subbed in for Ingles. Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Van Vliet. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. With some arc. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in for Edwards. Miller comes in for Minot. And it's Ingles in for McDaniels. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Fred Van Vliet comes in for Whitmore. Three on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker, and the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Van Vliet, the pass to Tatum. Brooks against Ingles. A deep 3. That's good. Brooks for 3. Brooks has got 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Miller. Launches it. The shot by Garza, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Tate passes to Brooks. To the inside. Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Miller. Back to Şengün. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season. 5 games. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And the Rockets making a change here. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Alperen Şengün.
And we've seen a jump in the last few years in terms of his rebounding. The heart, the hustle, his ability to read shot trajectories and crash the glass at the right time, and his teammates really appreciate the hard work.
Now here's Brooks, coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn. McDaniels with it, checked by Brooks. Oh, Rudy on the lob.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
There's a minute 47 left in the second. Green against Edwards. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Here's Green. And the jumper is on the mark. Green's got 5 points.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
Picked by Gobert. Oh, deflected. Thompson with a steal. And there's the drive. Here's Shepherd. And Conley grabs the miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Shepherd, coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Sinks it from distance.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Back to Reed. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Here's Reed. Thompson with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Left side, Green. Green, a screen. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, they'll have the advantage coming in, but it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Rockets.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So the Houston 5 right now. Alperen Sengun out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Green, then it's Shepard, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Reed finds Conley. Back to Reed. Up and over Brooks. Reed can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Sengun. Now Thompson, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Sengun for that.
Minnesota in the lead. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Sengun has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Sengun. It's so impressive.
5 to shoot. Reed sets a screen. From deep, Conley. And no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Thompson outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Thompson against Conley. Reed, a screen on Thompson. Conley passes to Reed. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Reed's got 12 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Back to Thompson. Sengun, a screen on McDaniels. Thompson goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Eason's checked in for Houston. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. In third, the Rockets.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Green. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Conley. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So far proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
Houston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Green.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Up top, Edwards. Green covering. Edwards can't hit. Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. On the wing, Green, guarded by Edwards, kept alive for the tie. Oh, Green with a strong take.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer. Conley passes to Reed.
A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Green. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Green for 3. Look at Green showing off his range.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
1:52 left in the third. Edwards against Green. Edwards is doubled to the wing on the left. For 3, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And stolen by Edwards. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Brooks.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
Green finds Şengün. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Conley. The shot. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's gotten his second bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Rockets trail by 3. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Eason. The 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what Coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Tie game in Minnesota. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Minnesota with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Let's get an update on Amen Thompson from Ali LaForce.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. And for a team with eyes on the championship, this injury could have serious implications. And we'll see how it affects them.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
They've got Dillingham. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Garza. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Green, a screen. Whitmore with it. Ingles covering. Van Vliet right side. Yep, count it.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. Shepherd, he's checked in for the Rockets. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Inside. There's the steal. Outside Whitmore. And it's blocked. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingles with it. Back to Alexander Walker. There's the screen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And the free throw, no good. Houston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
Here's Edwards. And he sinks the 11-footer.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Houston making a change here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Conley. They set a pick. Green against Edwards. Pass to Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. I mean, just forcing the defense to act.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert, defended by Şengün.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
And both free throws good for Edwards. For Houston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Conley. From 13, Houston with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 9 points now in the second half.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Back to Thompson. Now here's Brooks. Shoots over Reed. The Rockets again can't hit. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Green. And Gobert with a block. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Edwards against Green. And the shot goes. Green's got 20 points.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that bucket.
Conley finds Edwards. The Rockets pull it in.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Thompson in the post. Working on McDaniels. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
Edwards against Green. And he buries it.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Şengün.
Working hard inside. Şengün, man, does he earn these calls.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And he commits the intentional foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Conley. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. For our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.